And what not, yeah. What not we've done. What not.
Yeah.
So how long do you know Namrata?
Years, it's been a really long time. It's been close to 9 years, yeah.
9 years or so.
Yeah. Before Ferry was born, yeah.
Okay, but Namrata, you cannot be here.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah?
I didn't know it started recording.
Yeah.
I will come now.
So how long have you known Namrata?
I know Namrata for the past 9-10 years, almost a decade.
And if you could name the biggest development you've seen in her in the last 9 years, what would that be?
See, I would say the biggest development has been her personal journey as a woman of substance, work-wise, as well as the way she's handled her personal life. The way she's evolved in every sphere of her life, handling her career as a fashion designer. See, it's easy to become a fashion designer, but to be passionate about sustainable fashion, something that people believe in, being friendly to the environment, using chemical-free dyes. I think she's really lived up to her ideology, and that is what she is bringing forward to her work. And that is something that should be lauded and appreciated as well at the same time. So I've seen her personal journey growing from a person who was, I won't use the word confused, but I would say that she was at crossroads at what do I do now, what do I do next, like I'm in my 30s, and so I feel now she's become a confident woman of the world who is handling her work, her children, her home, and at the same time effortlessly with all the roles that she's playing out.
Could you take us back to the moment you first met her?
Okay. The moment I met her at a house party at her place, where she was playing this impeccable hostess with the mostess, and she had called us for dinner, and she had made these snacks, finger food, and that's. So generally what happens is you perceive somebody by the name or community, and it's wrong to do that. So initially I thought, okay, probably she's scurrying around, she must be the usual homemaker, not trying to deride homemakers. I thought she must be one of the cheerful homemakers. But when I got to actually talk to Namrata, I found that she had a lot of depth to her personality. Found her to be a well-read woman who's passionate about knowing, learning. Even if she doesn't know, she says, I don't know. And that's part about her. And I think more than what she is, you need to be a good human being, which Namrata is. There's certain characteristic traits, innate characteristic traits which people should have, and that shines through. It could be the kindness, humility, intelligence, witty, and at the same time there's this childlike quality about her that makes her special. Like today also, I think she doesn't look a day older than 27. I think it's got to do with how she feels. And age is again something that binds you. I feel if you don't know how old you are, you can be ageless, you can be, nothing will actually limit you. So it's about that. It's again about perceptions.
And how would you perceive her brand to be? Do you think
Biome?
it's, do you think her brand is an expression of herself?
It's absolutely an extension of herself, the way Namrata is as a person. In fact, this place also makes us love her workspace is also an extension of herself. This is how I know Namrata as, and the way she has done up her space so beautifully, the way she has been relentlessly passionate about the causes she stands for, being true to the people she loves, being true to the work that she's passionate about. It truly reflects that because she believes in sustainable living, she believes in diversity of humanity, she believes in oneness. So the work is, again, if you see, it's all sustainable. How do you sustainable? How do you sustain fashion? How do you sustain dyes? How do you make it environmental friendly? And these are all causes which are subtly put into a work, which speaks for itself.
Do you think it's a good step towards the future, Biome?
Absolutely. I think people should be more aware of the choices that they have. Today, if I'm shopping at a store and they tell me that, look, it's the cotton that you're wearing is full of chemicals, or the cloth that you're wearing is not sustainable, I'd rather not wear that. I would rather wear something that is environmental friendly, that is chemical free, it doesn't harm the skin, doesn't, so whatever way, why not?
And if Namrata were here right now behind the camera, what would you tell her?
I'll tell her, Namrata, kudos to you, kudos to your spirit. Let's celebrate your work, let's spread the good word around, and more power to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.